Most popular country's empire in the world. Before we get started, subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our latest content. 1. British Empire. A massive maritime empire, the British Empire had a significant influence on world history from the late 16th to the mid-20th centuries. The empire, which began with the exploration and colonization expeditions of the Age of Discovery, peaked in the 1800s. The adage, "the sun never sets on the British Empire," captured its grandeur at the time, as its holdings stretched throughout Africa, Asia, the Americas, Oceania, and the Caribbean. The British Empire ruled over 412 million people by 1913, accounting for 23% of the world's population at the time. By 1920, it accounted for 24% of Earth's total surface area, approximately 35.5 million km², 13.7 million sq mi. British legal, governmental, and educational systems were introduced by colonial administrations, frequently having a lasting impression on the civilizations they came into contact with. Concurrently, the growth of the empire led to wars, exploitation, and the imposing of Western values on non-Western nations. 2. Mongol Empire. Genghis Khan founded the Mongol Empire in 1206, making it one of the most contiguous land empires in history. The Mongol Empire spanned an estimated 23 million square kilometers, or 9 million square miles. The Mongols started on the wide steppes of Central Asia, and under the visionary leadership of Genghis Khan, united nomadic tribes under a single authority via a relentless war of conquest. With lightning speed, this tremendous military machine swept over China, the Middle East, and portions of Eastern Europe, extending from Eastern Europe to Asia. The Mongols, who were renowned for their unmatched riding prowess and creative military strategies, revolutionized battle with their quick cavalry charges and proficiency with archery. Kublai Khan and other Genghis Khan successors carried on the empire's growth, helping it reach its zenith in the middle of the 13th century. 3. Russian Empire. The Russian Empire, which ruled over all of Eurasian history from 1721 to 1917, was an immense and powerful political force. With the reforms implemented by Peter the Great in the early 1700s, Russia emerged from the Tsarina of Russia and became a significant European power. As a result of the empire's territorial expansion, which spanned from Eastern Europe to the Pacific Ocean, a multi-ethnic and multi-religious state was established. The Russian Empire spanned around 22,800,000 square kilometers, 8,800,000 square miles. The Russian Empire flourished culturally and expanded geographically under Catherine the Great in the late 1700s, strengthening its position of power in the Black Sea and Central Asia. The empire was essential in determining the balance of power during the Napoleonic Wars and thereafter in European geopolitics. 4. Ottoman Empire. The Ottoman Empire, a powerful Islamic nation that ruled over 3 continents from the late 13th to the early 20th centuries, significantly shaped North Africa, Southeast Europe, and the Middle East. Established by Osman I, Mehmed I brought the Byzantine Empire to its pinnacle when he spectacularly took Constantinople in 1453, which put an end to it. It is estimated that the Ottoman Empire spanned 5.2 million km² at its peak. The Ottoman Empire was a mingling pot of cultures, faiths, and ethnic groups, and it was well known for its varied and tolerant style of government. A level of religious plurality unheard of for its time was fostered by the millet system, which gave non-Muslim populations authority over questions of personal law and religion. 5. Spanish Empire. The Spanish Empire is one of the most significant empires in the history of the world, having reached its height from the late 15th to the early 19th centuries. It originated in the Age of Exploration, with Christopher Columbus's trip in 1492 paving the way for Spain to begin a new period of international development. A huge and linked colonial network was established by the empire, which covered the Americas, the Philippines, portions of Africa, and countless Pacific islands. At the height of its power, the Spanish Empire occupied more than 7 million square miles. 6. Qing Dynasty. The Qing Dynasty China's final imperial dynasty, shaped the history of the country throughout its 1644 to 1912 reign. Following the collapse of the Ming dynasty, the Qing dynasty was established by the ethnic Manchu Isin-Joro clan. The Qing dynasty achieved its pinnacle and emerged as the biggest and wealthiest empire of its era during the early reigns of emperors like Kangxi and Qianlong. The Qing dynasty covered an area of over 13 million km². Notorious for its military might, the Qing enlarged China's boundaries to include Tibet, Mongolia, and Central Asia. By adopting Chinese administrative techniques, the dynasty strengthened its hold on power and preserved stability through the application of Confucian precepts. 7. Umayyad Caliphate. The Umayyad Caliphate, which ruled from 661 to 750 AB, was a pivotal period in Islamic history and had a major influence on the development of the early Islamic world. The Umayyad Caliphate encompassed 11,100,000 square kilometers, 4,300,000 square miles. At its height, the Umayyads, who took over when Ali, the fourth caliph, was assassinated, relocated the capital from Medina to Damascus, signifying a change from the egalitarian philosophy of early Islam to a more centralized form of government. The caliphate grew in power throughout the Arabian Peninsula, North Africa, Spain, and portions of Central Asia under the direction of the Umayyad caliphs, especially Muawiyah I and Abd al-Malik. This enormous geographic area made it easier for Islam to expand and for many civilizations to come together, which led to the Islamic civilization's golden period. 8. Abbasid Caliphate. The Abbasid Caliphate, one of the most significant and long-lasting Islamic empires in history, ruled from 750 to 1258 AD. In 750, the Abbasid Caliphate reached a maximum area of 4.29 million square miles. The Islamic Golden Age was a time of great cultural, intellectual, and economic prosperity that began with the Abbasids' establishment of Baghdad as the capital following the fall of the Umayyad Caliphate. 9. Roman Empire. The Roman Empire, regarded as one of the oldest civilizations in history, influenced the development of Western history irrevocably. It lasted from 27 BC to 476 AD. In AD 117, the Roman Empire reached a maximum area of around 5 million square kilometers, or 1.9 million square miles. Augustus, the first emperor, and Julius Caesar's military might symbolize the empire's rise from its beginnings as the Roman Republic. A time of relative calm, known as the Pax Romana, enabled advances in technology, cultural development, and economic prosperity over the whole empire. 10. Persian Achaemenid Empire. The Persian Achaemenid Empire, which ruled from 550 BC to 330 AD, was one of the most powerful and vast empires in antiquity. The Achaemenid Persian Empire covered an area of 2.1 million square miles, or 5.5 million square kilometers. The history of the Near East and beyond was significantly influenced by this empire, which was founded by Cyrus the Great. Darius the Great led the Achaemenid Empire, which, at its height, included a wide range of civilizations, languages, and customs, and spanned from the Aegean Sea to the Indus River. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content. Hit the notification bell to stay updated with our latest videos. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching.